Fuck off! There's zero reason for that to be solid. This level's just not well made from the gameplay perspective, and it's a shame. The complaining buff. It worked. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have fun with this. 5-10 attempts. Pretty tough insane demon. Definitely an insane demon. But I think I'll start this off with the positives. There are some really good visuals in this. I think that the bee theme with how the blocks are textured and how space is used in some parts, we'll get to it, but I think the overall beehive elements of the level work extremely well. I think that there's some wonderful block designs in this level. The color scheme works super well. The different shades of like yellows and orange with some red thrown in, I think it works fantastically to show off that sort of bee theme. And I think that, yeah, there's some stellar block designs in this level. And I think that this is easily like deserving of an epic rate, but there's definitely some issues. First of all, the gameplay was not good. I mean, it's not something where it's all bad. It's just a few things. Like, there's some pretty dumb choke points, like the mini waves at like 27, 29, and the first ship immediately after those are like stupidly hard. The last 5% is an annoying choke point, and the second half of the duel stopped working when I started going from 0. That was annoying. The 86 wave was also a pretty dumb choke point. I died one time at that wave because I went too high and went over the blue pad, and that made me really sad when that happened. I also am not really a fan of the entirety of the theming. I think that the B part of the level was executed quite well, but it's the second half of the name, the cat part. It's just, I don't know, it feels so forced. It feels like furry bait, and I mean, I'm all for some fur slop here and there, but when you have a level that's as well put together from a visual standpoint as this, I don't see why you're not taking the project seriously. Like, it doesn't make sense. I think that some of like every like cat addition to the level is just unnecessary. Like, there's parts where there's just random text that says meow plastered everywhere. It's like, what is that there for? It just fills space and just isn't good. And I think, while the furry art is, polished, it's not original, and it's also just, it just feels like just trying to create some sort of appeal that the level doesn't need. If just the designs are good enough to carry this, and if it had proper execution of the bee theme, I think I would have maybe even considered this level deserving of legendary, which is pretty high praise for a 1.9 level. But I just think that, I don't know, it just doesn't, the entire way that the level is themed, it just doesn't work with me. I'm just not a fan of the furry bait of it all, and it's a shame. I wish I could have enjoyed this level more. It's just the gameplay and the unserious nature of the level that turned me off a bit. With that being said, there's still a lot of stuff this level does well. I don't want that to be lost in translation here. Again, I think that the visuals, for the most part, are extremely well made, and I love the designs throughout most of the level. I just wish that the direction of the project was taken a bit differently, and I wish the gameplay was easier. I think that low end insane, something like Super Lunar, which is like a beginner insane demon, is like much better for this type of gameplay's difficulty wise than a high end insane. But yeah, maybe I'd recommend this. I don't really know if I would recommend this from a playing experience. But yeah, I would say I would send this for Epic if I was a mod. Yeah, GG's.